Hi guys, it's Angie with Fun Endeavors Tie-Dye Lab. Today I'm going to make an offset X design shirt. As usual, I washed and dried my shirt, soaked it in a soda ash solution for at least 20 to 30 minutes, wrung it out of my Panda spin dryer so it's just barely damp. I normally turn my shirts inside out, but I forgot this time. I'm starting off by centering the shirt. So essentially, I'm getting the center of the front of the shirt right up next to the center of the back of the shirt. What that will do is when I apply the dye to the shirt, the front of the shirt will look more symmetrical and the back of the shirt will look more symmetrical. This part's going to go really fast, but down below in the description for the video is a link to another video which shows how to center a shirt. Okay, so now that the shirt is centered, it's time to do our design. I'm beginning by folding the shirt in half from the bottom to the top. So I'm going to grab the bottom part of the shirt and fold it up to the neck. This middle point of the shirt is where the center of the X is going to be. Using a straight edge and a washable marker, I'm going to draw a diagonal line on the shirt, starting from this center point up to the opposite corner. Now I'm going to fan fold that line, and it's pretty thick because there are 8 layers of fabric that I'm trying to fan fold. So the fan folds are going to be a little bit bigger. Now I'm going to use some kite string to hold the folds in place. If you're ever wondering where I purchase some of the items that I use when I tie-dye, if you look below the video in the description, I have links to a lot of the items that I use, including the kite string. I'm choosing kite string because I don't really want any of the white lines that sinew would give, but I do want to hold the folds tightly in place. I'm going to continue fan folding the shirt on either side of this initial line, and hold those folds in place with some kite string too. You can make an offset a couple of different ways. You can either use one color palette and just shift your colors on the back side to offset them, or you can do what I'm going to do and use a second color palette on the back side of the shirt. All the colors I'm using today are Dharma colors. On the front side of the shirt, I'm going to use strong navy, sapphire, and royal blue, and then on the back side, I'm using imperial purple and grape. Okay, so now it's time to start applying the dye. On the front, I'm beginning on that midline with strong navy from Dharma Trading Company. And continuing down the right side of the shirt, toward the hem of the shirt, I'm using sapphire blue, followed by royal blue, back to sapphire blue, and beginning with strong navy again. I'm going to continue that pattern down this right side of the shirt ending with strong navy. Since this is a really thick fold, I'm going to add quite a bit of dye to the front side of the shirt. I don't mind if some of the color goes through to the back side, but if I add too much where it totally overtakes the back side of the shirt, the offset won't look right. On the top side of the shirt, I'm going to do the same color pattern. On the left side going toward the neck, right outside of the strong navy center line that I initially put, I'm going to add sapphire, followed by royal blue, another line of sapphire, and back to the strong navy. I'm going to continue this pattern going toward the left and ending with royal blue. Now I'm going to turn the shirt over, and on the initial line that I drew, I'm using Imperial Purple from Dharma Trading Company. And since I'm just using two colors on the back side, I'm going to leave a space and add another line of the Imperial and continue that pattern on both sides of this center line. In the remaining spaces, I'm adding Grape from Dharma Trading Company. On this side of the shirt, it doesn't matter if I add quite a bit of the dye. I've already placed the blue dye on the other side of the shirt, so this purple will not overtake that color. But I want to make sure I get it well saturated because I don't want any white left in the shirt. Now I'm going to set the shirt aside and allow it to process for at least 24 hours. This one processed for closer to 36 to 48 hours. Then I took it to my sink and began rinsing in cold water to rinse out any of the excess soda ash. I gradually warmed the water up to hot and continued rinsing to rinse out any of the excess dye that didn't bond with the shirt. Since quite a bit of excess blue kept coming out of the shirt, I went ahead and added some hot water to my sink, put a small squirt of Blue Dawn dish detergent into the water, and allowed the shirt to soak. After the water cooled off, I kept repeating the soaking process until the water was almost clear. Then I put the shirt into the washing machine along with some hot water and a little bit of Dharma's textile detergent, washed it and dried it, and this is what our shirt looks like. Okay, so I really like this shirt. I personally really like an offset, and I like the effect that an offset gives. And I also like using two different colors for an offset. The single color offsets work great. I love those too, but I personally really like the combination of the blue and the purple together on this shirt. So if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more like it, I sure would appreciate it if you'd hit the big red subscribe button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great day.